You step onto this stage tonight, expecting applause, expecting pats on the back, expecting validation. You want someone to notice your effort, to celebrate your victories, to console you in your defeats. You want anyone, to care about your journey. But here's the searing truth. Most people don't. Most people have their own battles to fight, their own struggles to survive, their own noise that drowns out your whisper, and that's okay. Because if you wait for someone else to care, you will wait forever. Nobody's coming to save you. Nobody's watching your back as closely as you wish. Nobody will fight your battles better than you can fight them yourself. While you train, they'll scroll on. While you sweat, they'll scroll by. While you triumph, they'll click like and move on. In life's crowded arena, the spotlight is fleeting, the audience fickle, the roar of approval momentary. So stop looking outward, stop fishing for validation, stop hoping that the world will see you, that the world will care enough to cheer you on. They won't. And that vacuum, the absence of guaranteed support, can feel like a crushing weight. But it can also be your greatest liberation, because when you realize that no one cares about you, you unlock a freedom you never knew existed, the freedom to do it entirely for you. Imagine a bird learning to fly. The fledgling flaps its wings for the first time. Its mother doesn't swoop in mid-air to assist. She watches from the branch, a silent guardian. The fledgling fails, it falls, it hits the ground, it flutters, tries again, falls again. Eventually, on a day neither mother nor siblings are watching, it glides, it soars, because it learned to rely on itself, not on the applause of the treetops. You are that fledgling. You must learn to trust your wings even when no one's watching. You must learn to fall, dust yourself off, and flap again. You must learn that self-reliance isn't a burden, it's a birthright. It's the spark that lights the engine of every dream ever realized. Do it for the sunrise in your soul. Each of you carries a sunrise, a blaze of purpose, a dawn of possibility that waits to break free. But a sunrise doesn't ask for permission. It doesn't wait for applause. It simply rises. It gently pushes away the darkness until light floods the sky. Your purpose must do the same. Whether or not anyone's watching, you must push forward until your light illuminates the world. Do it for the person you'll become. Every challenge you face, every obstacle you overcome shapes you. Character is carved in the crucible of self-push, not in the comfort of validation. When you strive in solitude, when you grind when your friends are partying, when you practice when your co-workers are binge-watching, when you sacrifice when your neighbors are scrolling, you forge a version of yourself that no audience can manufacture. That version is more resilient, more capable, more uniquely you than any version polished by praise. Do it for the stakes that truly matter. You think others care about your social media tally? They don't. They think others care about your job title? They don't. They think others care about your brief victories? They don't. But they do care about the world you leave behind, the people whose lives you touch, the impact you make. When you orient your efforts toward lasting significance, toward family, community, legacy, you tap into a force greater than fleeting approval. You tap into meaning. Do it for the tomorrow that's waiting. Imagine 5 years from now, a version of you looking back. What will they thank you for? For the hours you waited for applause, or for the hours you battled in silence and refused to quit? That future self doesn't care about the crowds. That future self cares about results. That future self wants you to be healthier, wiser, stronger, to be someone who never settled for the sidelines, to be someone who trusted themselves more than any cheerleader ever could. Do it because you must. No one else will wake up every morning in your shoes. No one else will feel your doubts, your fears, your moonlit longings. No one else walks your unique path, carries your scars, narrates your story. If you don't champion yourself, who will? If you don't demand from yourself what you truly deserve, who will? At times, this realization can feel lonely. You may find yourself standing on an empty stage, spotlight blazing, audience seats vacant. You may shout into the void and hear nothing but echoes. But it is in that emptiness that greatness is born. It is in the void that your voice finds its true volume. It is in solitude that your purpose finds its deepest roots. So embrace the fact that no one cares about you recklessly, unapologetically, and with fierce determination. Let that truth fuel you rather than deflate you. Let it be your gauntlet. When life whispers, "Nobody cares," let your response be, "I care enough for both of us." Let your will to succeed become so overpowering that it fills every empty seat, stirs every silent heart, and breaks every whispering doubt. Here's how you do it. Set your own standards. Define success on your terms, in metrics only you measure. Set goals that matter to you, not to your social circle. Write them down, read them nightly. Let them guide you like a compass, not the fleeting opinions of strangers. Build your private victories. Celebrate small wins in secret. Reward yourself for the 6 a.m. workout no one saw. Rejoice in the early draft no one read. Take pleasure in the extra mile no one knew you ran. Each private victory is a brick in the fortress of your confidence. Find your fueling rituals. Eat habits that recharge your spirit. Reading before dawn, journaling in twilight, meditating in the hush between busy moments. These rituals are your hidden fuel tanks. They keep you powered when the spotlight fades and the crowds disperse. Surround yourself with fighters. Seek out those rare souls who understand the grind. Partner with people who push you harder than you push yourself. Let their silent solidarity remind you, you're not alone in the arena, even if the stands are empty. Own your narrative. When failure comes, and it will, do not outsource your story to critics. Rewrite the script in real time. Frame setbacks as setups. Describe mistakes as lessons. Tell yourself the truth. Every disappointment is simply preparation for your greatest comeback. Act like someone who matters. Behavior begets belief. When you show up early, dress the part, speak with purpose, and move with intention, you internalize your own worth. Before long, you'll believe it, and then the world will catch up. Persist beyond applause. When likes dry up, comments fade, and phone notifications go silent, keep going. Let your consistency speak louder than any cheer. Let your work ethic be your megaphone when the world goes quiet. Give back to something bigger. Invest in causes that outlast you. A child's education, a mentor program, a community garden. When you serve others, you invite purpose into your journey, and that purpose cares more deeply than any stranger ever could. Tonight, let this speech be the spark, not the fire. The real flame ignites when you step off this stage and into your life, determined to do it for you. No more waiting for hand-me-down motivation. No more scavenging for external reasons. From this moment on, let your heart be both source and audience, catalyst and confession. Your journey is yours alone. The path will twist. The nights will grow long. The applause will fade. But in that darkness, you will learn the only applause that matters, the whisper of self-respect as you keep going, the stirring of pride when you conquer one more challenge, the steady thrum of purpose as you look in the mirror and say, "I did this for me." If you walk away from this room believing one thing, let it be this: you don't need anyone else to care about you. You simply need to care about yourself enough to keep moving, to keep striving, to keep becoming. For in the end, the only validation that will endure is self-validation. The only cheer that will last a lifetime is your own. So go, Step into the arena with no guarantee of applause. Fight with every ounce of your being, knowing that the only audience you truly need is yourself. Tend the flame of your own ambition. Cultivate the garden of your own greatness. And when the world finally catches up, when they see you, when they cheer you on, when they celebrate your triumph, let it be icing on the cake you baked by candlelight in solitude. Because you did it for you, and that will always be enough.